excellence in the Federal Service was given special attention by Mrs. Lyndon B. Johnson during her recent visit at NASA's George C. Marshall Space Flight Center, Huntsville, Alabama, when she presented incentive awards to 9 career employees. Our First Lady was introduced at the award ceremony by the director of the Marshall Center, Dr. Werner von Braun.
Distinction for me to introduce a cross-section of our Marshall team here in Huntsville to the First Lady, Mrs. Lyndon B. Johnson. Mrs. Johnson, may I present to you the Executive Secretary of our Incentive Awards Committee, Mr. Jim Johnson.
Hello, Mr. Johnson.
First, we have a 30-year service award for Michael Rabatin of the Manufacturing Engineering Laboratory, who began his federal service in February 1934 with the Army Air Force at Washington, D.C. Mr. Rabatin. Next, we have a 20-year service award for Mrs. Mary W. Derryberry of the Astronautics Laboratory, who entered federal service in December 1943 with the Corps of Engineers at Memphis, Tennessee. Incidentally, this is a particular significant occasion for Mrs. Derryberry, who retires April 10th. Mrs. Derryberry. We now have a $300 Invention Award for Robert Carmody of the Manufacturing Engineering Laboratory for his invention entitled Highly Flexible Cellular Structure. Mr. Carmody. Klaus Jurgensen of the Astronautics Laboratory receives a $400 award for his invention entitled Bilateral Energy Transfer System. Mr. Jurgensen. Lester Katz and Jack Nichols of the Propulsion and Vehicle Engineering Laboratory share a $400 award for their invention entitled Force Measuring Instrument. Gentlemen.
Mr. Nichols, congratulations to you.
Benjamin Saunders of the Astronautics Laboratory receives $300 for his invention entitled Self-Latching Handle. Mr. Saunders. Mrs. Hazel Atchley receives a $250 award for superior performance of duties as a contract assistant in the purchasing office. Mrs. Atchley. Our last award is a $500 Group Achievement Award. It goes to Walter Gillespie, Propulsion and Vehicle Engineering Laboratory, and Alonzo Davis, Astronautics Laboratory, for their contributions to the development of a recoverable motion picture camera system to record pictorial flight data on Saturn I vehicles. Gentlemen. Mrs. Johnson?
Mr. Webb, Dr. Von Braun, Mr. Johnson, and all of you here who are so important in our national space program, I want you to know how much I appreciate the opportunity that I've had to see the work being done here at the Center to advance our peaceful efforts in space exploration. It's been such an exciting day. I've seen the marvelous machinery being built for space. Both its size and its complexity are impressive to any viewer, and I am no exception. I have been impressed, but even more, I have been inspired by the fact that these wonderful machines are the creation of the minds and hands of dedicated men and women who are working to expand the knowledge of the universe. When I saw the large engine section of the advanced Saturn, which you here refer to as Saturn I, Roman numeral 5, I recall that during the past and hopefully the last of the world's great wars, the Roman numeral 5, the V, became our symbol of victory. When in the near future, the Saturn V, which you will have built, carries 3 men to the moon, that will be another V-Day, but with an important distinction. For the antagonist over whom we will have won a victory will not be a human enemy or hostile ideology. Rather, it is a vast unknown. And our mission is not conquest, but understanding. Our weapons are not arms, but ideas. Our strategy and tactic are intellectual and scientific ingenuity. Our goal, peaceful cooperation. This future V-Day will belong to all of you. Those who do the paperwork and typing at night, compile the information and prepare the reports, as well as the engineers and the scientists. The President often has said that a major strength of our government are those persons to whom public service is a career not measured merely in years, but in the consistent excellence with which they perform their duties. This award ceremony, in which I have been privileged to participate, is evidence of the consistent excellence and superior performance, which is the best of our government, and which truly cannot be measured adequately in dollars. On behalf of the President and for myself, I want to express deepest appreciation for your effort and all they mean to the strength and advancement of our democracy. Thank you for giving me this insight into what's going on here.
Miss Johnson, before you leave the stage, I would like to give you a little memento from our employees here at the Marshall Space Flight Center. It is a model of Saturn Roman 5, as we shall call it from now on, the Saturn V.
A major strength of our government is the people to whom public service is a career, not measured merely in years, but in the consistent excellence with which they have performed their duties.